Hi guys, my name is Jocelyn Garcia and I'm from your Health Science 314 class. And today I'm going to be doing a presentation on why the government regulations on life-saving pharmaceutical drugs have increased in price. So the first topic we're going to talk about is drug prices. So prescription drug prices in America are among the highest in the world. The amount of money that people spend on pharmaceutical drugs has doubled over the past 3 decades. According to a Modern Healthcare article, retail prescription drug expenses accounted for about 12% of the total U.S. healthcare spending in 2015. This being said, pharmaceutical and biotechnology sales revenue increased from $534 billion to $775 billion between the year of 2006 and 2015. One good example is a story of a lady who is called Susan Goodreds. Susan Goodreds is a 74-year-old resident of Delray Beach in Florida. Susan suffers from hereditary disorder that causes high cholesterol levels called Repatha. Without any of her medication, her cholesterol levels are around the 300s, but with Repatha, her levels go down greatly until the 35s. Even though she calls this medication her miracle drug, the price is expensive. The pill was released onto the market on March of 2017, costing about $14,000 annually, but if she wanted the monthly injection, it would cost $1,200. Susan's insurance covers part of her medication, but still she has to pay the rest, about $4,650 a year for it. She claims, I'm faced with some hard decisions about whether to stay on this drug or not. The next topic is, why does the government raise drug prices? The first one we're going to talk about is drug manufacturers in the U.S. and how they set their prices. Countries with national health programs have government entities that either negotiate drug prices or decide not to cover drugs whose prices are too expensive, but not in the U.S. This is because many of the drug insurance rarely negotiate prices due to them already making payments with drug companies such as CVS Markets. The next topic would be, companies deny government product monopolies for certain drugs, preventing generics from coming to the market to reduce prices. In order for companies to promote their pharmaceutical drugs, they create a system that allows the drug manufacturers to remain the sole manufacturers of the drugs that have been selling for the past 20 years or more. Another way for generics not to be sold is by the FDA giving drug manufacturers certain products that can only be sold by them to treat certain drugs or certain diseases. We also have state laws and other well-intentioned federal policies that limit generics' abilities to keep costs down. Pharmacies in 26 states are required by law to get patient consent before switching to a generic drug. This reportedly cost Medicaid about $19.8 million in 2006 for just one drug, a statin called Simvastatin, whose brand is Zocor. Costs ran higher because pharmacists didn't get patients' consent, and Medicaid had to pay for the costlier brand name drug even though a cheaper product was available. And the last thing we're going to be talking about is how we can reduce pharmaceutical drug prices. Ways you can help lower these prices would be to let health companies negotiate drug prices, and also by providing drug comparisons. With drug comparisons, the public has no way of knowing whether a new medication that is being prescribed is better than one that's already been on the market. According to an FDA analysis, the first generic competitor reduces prices only slightly. However, the second generic manufacturer reduces the average price by nearly half of that. For drugs that attract a large number of generic manufacturers, the average generic price falls about 20% of the branded price, and even lower after another 7 years. Thank you, and